I had ankle surgery.
Did you want to sit around and have a podiatry talk or what?
Yes. Mark, I love you.
It's great. As the older you get, the more you get to sit around and talk about everything that's wrong with you. Sit up front.
You guys want to do
We don't
superstition?
have that kind of time.
How about superstition?
Superstition, yes.
I bet that's the one.
So, I'm just gonna fake it without any before it started. I'll have to do that part. The dance starts and then the keyboard. stretch of it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's a
that's
great song. And notice I get funky, I can go from lead to funk.
Awesome.
Because when I do this part, you get an R&B feel after I
Yes.
do the riff.
so good. And what I love just flowing and having a lot of fun. So I don't want to be like if they're rocking, then hey, we'll just do another instrumental part, and then we'll go back in. And
Oh, you're gonna pull a Kenny on us, huh?
no. There will not be 20-minute lead guitar solos. I'm so
No, I
sorry.
was going to say what you're saying makes sense because if we're doing a gig, if they're dancing, we can extend it. We always have a cue to go back to that.
Yeah.
You're right, if they're out there, you can say, back to verse 1 and we'll follow you.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to cut their fun short.
No.
We can do like a karaoke thing up there.
Come on up. Who wants to sing a verse? Okay, what else do we have?
I
Some
think
of the
Mark wanted
preacher-
to. Mark, did you want to?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever, I mean, did we go through our stuff already?
We have Son of a Preacher Man and Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
What's that?
We have a Tom
Teach me
Petty
about
and we have the Dusty Springfield.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Son of a
it.
Preacher Man and Last Dance,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's do that.
Last Dance.
Last dance, last chance, last dance, very
Let's do
good.
last dance. We have too many times so we can talk and chat, of course, so.
All right, you know what? We've heard enough, but thank you. We'll give you a call.
Wait a minute, the audition is over.
Leave it.
Don't kick him out yet.
No, we have your number, you can just go.
It's all right, I just totally butchered Superstition.
That's our Donna
And
Summers.
I know that. No, I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's the
Yeah,
issue.
it'll be the last time I play.
Last dance. I'm trying to help you here.
Like before Kenny would give me these songs, I was born in 81. So half the stuff, I had no idea. Like I had to learn all this, I didn't know any of it. Like I had to learn this.
You're doing a good job. I mean, then you learn it, then you put your own spin to it, which is
Yes.
sweet.
Which I have fun doing. So
She didn't know Rick Springfield, let alone Dusty Springfield.
I get my music from my husband. That's
So you wanted to do last dance? I can start that?
yeah.
Okay. Tom Petty, everybody loves a little Tom Petty. I gotta tune this thing. I stressed it on the solo.
That's okay.
This guitar can be good or bad sometimes. Being a good boy today. There we go.
Yes, I'm just trying to get it.
That's a great song.
It's a good song, yeah.
I'm a little
Yeah,
bit.
because everybody likes that, and harmonica player, or the harmonica player, buddy, Dan's friend sat in, did the harp part.
that's
You don't need a harp, but it's just a great groove.
Yeah.
Just a vision groove.
Okay, let's do Son of a Preacher Man. Son of a Preacher Man. And then do the song Zero, and I wanna keep Houseburns. It's
It's a long way to last time.
only one could ever reach me was a son of a preacher man.
You want to keep us on the end, we'll just add at the end?
Yeah.
Because it does modulate it to the key of A.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Yes, he was. Ooh, yes, he was.
And maybe give us a hand up as
Yeah.
we're approaching the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because it ends on was.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Let's see what it was. That begins a couple of guitar parts, I'm going to do the main one there.
Yeah, okay, it goes. So,
Back up before that.
yeah, let's end that chorus out and then give me a nod right when I come in, because I always mess this part
The
up.
whole chorus.
Yeah, we have to go
Well,
whole
the whole
chorus.
chorus, I'll
Yeah.
come into the bridge.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we won't do that twice, that was my fault.
Okay.
It's been so,
That's okay. I
I'm
mean,
all
How
like,
do you arrange this with this?
well, I'm so into worship like 24/7, and then I gotta like take my brain out of that and remember, oh my gosh, where's the,
you gotta go to the top 40 hat.
yes. Okay,
Sounded good though.
it did sound really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of went off the Josh Stone last stuff.
Perfect.
Because I've heard, which version do you like better, Dusty or Josh?
She's got bare feet right now on the carpet, obviously.
Well, I mean, I guess. it's
Yeah, but I
popular,
do like the Dusty
Everybody says
Springfield
Dusty
one.
Springfield.
I do like the Dusty Springfield. But
And
it's
you
all,
can do your own spin as well. I mean,
yes, yeah. And just know, like, have freedom to kind of like do your thing. I'm one of those people, I don't necessarily need everything like strictly exactly how the album goes. Like, obviously we'll do the main song and how it goes, but
Yeah.
I like to
We're gonna
like
do what we do
have
best.
fun,
Yeah,
yes.
because I think it's important, everybody has their own personality.
They
Let's
do.
say you want to add a solo at the end or another verse at the end, there's no law to follow,
No,
no rules.
no.
We do our own, yeah.
Yeah,
Because if it's like, that's pretty funky right there, the way we did it.
yeah, yeah.
That's cool. I think we hit all the songs.
We
Yeah.
did it.
Mark wanted to hit it.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, we got all of it, we did all of it.
We've got 35 minutes.
I just don't know that I can sing and play at the same time.
You know something, I do backup vocals too.
Awesome.
There's not a mic.
I just don't know that I can sing,
What is it? What's up?
the Tom Petty, the breakdown.
Oh yeah, you sing
You
that?
see, I don't know if I can sing and play it at the same time.
Try it, and then I want to do house calls. Yeah.
It's all right.
And our church is so stinking rad. When we do that song, we
Or you want to
literally
try it? Let's go for it, yeah.
yeah, sure.
Let me just get the words. I mean, I know I sang this 30 years ago,
I
but
got asked to come
Spirit
slide.
snuck out there.
Yeah, I did worship like another. A lot of times I got asked to like come to different places. Or, I did this song. And it's like, oh, I had a killer guitar player with me. I was like, let's do House of the Right
Sure,
instead.
sure.
Because my
Sure.
church, home church, they're like, yeah.
that's
This one
not
I was like, looking at me. What is this? I was like, oh, rock.
What do we do again? Yeah, he's gonna set up the breakdown.
I don't know. For some reason, the sustain is stuck.
We're trying to get a mic.
And that's not going to do.
It's,
Yeah, thank you.
that's what they call a sustain.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
Justin, you want to?
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Hence the reason for the name. It's just-
Okay.
So Marcus.
Thank you. There we go. Little backup vocals here. Breakdown. Yeah, I just have to. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't going to work this way. Hold on. Maybe if I shut it down.
I'm gonna not do the best at having to talk about. What's the song you always did, Mark?
I'm sorry?
What's the one song that you all?
Oh, that Grand Funk song?
No.
Yeah.
How's it go?
I don't need
Oh yeah.
a whole lot to know.
That's some kind of wonderful.
Yeah, some kind of wonderful. Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of you start.
Well, okay.
I'm coming after Mark, I'll blend in.
there more?
I mean, it repeats, it goes many, many.
It's a short song.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, just, okay, I'm sorry.
There's always that riff before each verse comes in, then he does that long mental solo. The keyboard's in the solo or guitar, you can do it.
That's good.
Yeah, that sounds good, Mark. You feel comfortable? It sounds like.
Yeah, I do. Considering I did it a couple times, I'm like, oh shoot, sorry, I didn't want to do it. Yeah, no, it's easy enough.
Look at him like, you do?
You know. You made this right over. Yeah. No, and it's easy, so yeah, I'll just forget. If I had the words in front of me rather than over here.
It's all right. Okay, so let's just do a little. I want to do House of the Rising Sun.
So if we were to do that song, I'd like
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
to do the backgrounds to that.
I just got one.
Or we can do that another.
Yeah. No, I like it.
I'll give you some easy background around the rhythm and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I don't know, and I know you want to do the House of the Rising Sun with the Amazing Grace. I like what we did at the Viper Room. Now, we could change that first song that Kenny was singing,
Yeah.
because that was really a closer.
It is.
Because it was rocking. I mean, it was. So, the reason I think of that is
How do you get to that from Rising Sun?
she was,
Oh, no, we did a different version.
we did a different,
Okay.
like she was just 17 sort of feel. She was just 17. That's,
Oh, the Beatles.
I don't know what that is.
That's the Beatles.
all right, you know what? Follow him up the driveway.
All right, let's just try it.
All right,
So we'll do.
I've got your number too.
We just want to go first. The song repeats over and over.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of an extra, like a, oh my gosh, I should have this sheet for me.
There's a guitar intro he goes through one time. We can,
So this is what we do. We're going to do 2 verses of House of the Rising Sun, and then we'll go into Amazing Grace. So normally what I do is I sing 2 verses of Amazing Grace, then a full-on guitar solo.
let me see. I didn't.
And no, the Amazing Grace is just over
House of the Rising
Sun.
Sun.
Okay, I was
You're
going to
just
get the
playing
chords.
House-
I need those chords
It's
to make-
just over the top.
Just-
The same chords, but you.
I'm singing words to House of the Rising Sun.
Because I know Amazing Grace to brush up, but I'll just do like.
No,
come on.
you're good, yeah.
Nice. I like how you do that.
Yeah, it never leaves.
It
You'll
just
see.
goes over it. I like that.
Where's my-
Thank
blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, and then we returned that. Oh, but now I see.
When you go to see, we come back in, or we do one quarter, we do the pattern.
Yeah. Let's do the pattern once, right?
Yeah.
Do the pattern once and then stop it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I cut the pattern.
Woohoo!
It's nice how the lyrics fit over perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
You know who told me to do that was my husband. He has good hearing. All right. Sounds good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think we could maybe talk and stuff would be cool. I think we did a good variety.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the styles, we touched a lot of styles, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot out there still. You know, I tried to break it up among stuff that we knew, that I knew you guys knew, and that she knew,
Yeah.
but stuff that I wanted to introduce.
There's one concern, Dan wanted to do a 10-minute version of Louie Louie.
Can I? That's way before your time. No, that was Lisbon.
I guess you can all just follow each other around.
There's a movie
I
called
got people coming in
Animal
at 5.
Okay.
There's a movie called Animal House with these knuckleheads at the door,
Okay.
and the theme song was, it's a funny movie, right, with John Belushi, right?
A bunch of Antifa guys are hanging out like a truck out there.
Yeah.
No,
I got something for them.
don't tell me that. We've
Don't worry about that.
So
I'm
yeah,
very
I
well
got a
protected.
lot of other songs.
Oh, yeah. I'm American.
See, you have like a gun.
So what styles, so you do everything, classic rock to R&B, all
So
of it?
yeah, I really like the whole blues rock and kind of like mixing a little bit of all of it. And I know that it's not one set thing, but I like to kind of have a variety of stuff.
Do you like Bonnie Raitt? Some of her stuff?
I probably do it.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Yeah, that's one of them, and the other one, who's the other bluesy lady that's really good is,
I thought I lost my communion stuff today. I'm looking all over.
That's hysterical.
These styrofoam wafers.
oh, yeah,
Oh,
expensive.
God, they're bad.
Yeah.
They're
I
bad
mean,
tasting.
the worst.
Yeah.
Styrofoam?
Yeah, it's like, Jesus, don't taste so good
So
today.
I have like a whole bunch of other songs that I have like thoughts about that I would like to.
Yeah, throw them in.
Yeah. So I just need to sit and kind of. I wanted to hear you guys hear how it sounded. I want to sit and kind of like add some more because I would love to have a list of like 20 songs. Because like Mozambique would be 3 hours. We played for 3 hours. You know.
That's not a big deal.
So
It's really hard to play in this room. It's so echoey. I can't tell.
I couldn't hear it. So we could either.
Sounded good.
Yeah, and Bubba.
I mean, even you.
Yeah, thanks.
So you said Mozambique plays outdoor patio?
Outdoor.
It's all outdoor?
It's all outdoor.
How many people can they seat there? 50, 100, I don't know how big it is.
Oh, you know, we had a party of, there was like 30 of us, and we were only in one little area. There was probably 10 more people by us, and then a whole other section, so easily 100.
Yeah, you can fit more in there than you could on the inside.
Yeah.
The
there's
inside was
space.
small. We packed that place.
Plus it is
So-
safer, everybody likes it safer outside with this COVID stuff.
Yeah, we leave next week for vacation for a week.
Well, good for you.
Well, a couple weeks to put together songs.
Yeah.
And I want to keep in mind that I know there might be certain ones that you have favorites of,
Yeah,
and let's visit those.
yeah.
But at the same time, I want to be kind of broad about, yeah, I want to do what we like, but I want to do what they like.
Oh, no, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For
You're talking
sure.
about Pat and I or the audience?
Not you. Definitely not
Good point of
me.
that.
I think it's a good balance. What you said I was going to bring up, it is important to play stuff that the band members like, and you can also do what we like and what the audience likes.
Yes, for
We
sure.
know the good medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you end up playing to them. We want to have fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to go like, you know, there's a good versatile mix
Yeah.
of the stuff now.
Well, don't worry.
I
I'm not
want
going
to
to
stick
pick
with
all.
that,
Yes.
so that we don't head one direction. You know,
No.
one direction is for where you're writing your own music, and that's
Yeah.
what you do. But you know,
I want to have a full mix of like many different things.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it's fun. Yeah, and it gives variety out there.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing Cars, Cheap Trick,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yes.
just mix it up.
I'm all like woohoo. So yeah, I just want to like
Bands that you know.
It's all right.
Nobody like that little Beatles
So I'm
or
making fun of her.
I know.
Guess she's young.
Well,
That's
and
pretty
the
funny.
thing is like I literally only listen to worship music. It's like what my whole, I mean, That's it, all the
So
time.
what do you listen to outside of worship music for just, not for secular
I
music?
don't.
You don't?
I
Oh.
don't. And then, you guys are gonna laugh at me, but before I got saved, all I listened to was rap and R&B. So like all this, and I was classically trained, so I was an opera major in college, so it's like classical rap music and then Christian.
You've done some little twisties in your life.
Wow.
It's so funny, but I love,
Well, it's worked for you. I always loved it.
That's why we get along, because you're twisted like me.
I am, I'm a little
It's a different
weird,
kind of twist.
but I'm okay with my weirdness.
It's good to have those different exposures in life, you know?
It
Well, it
is.
is, because if you've always done Christian worship music, we've always been in the secular thing, but I played in Christian bands myself.
Yeah.
I can do both because I am a Christian. I played in with a pastor, Dylan Mesa, Don Thomas.
Yeah.
So I can do that and enjoy, and I just like the music anyway, because I
Yeah.
agree with you. When we play music, this band's got a good ambiance, he puts out a good message.
Yeah.
We're not all about getting drinking, plowing, getting in trouble.
No.
We're all about,
I
hey,
just want to have fun.
Yes.
And I want to have the opportunity to like literally like my number one thing is that I'm sharing Jesus wherever I go.
it's a ministry.
And that's
Basically,
it. Yeah.
It's a ministry.
That's
Very
it.
good.
That's really like the most important to me. So I'll yeah, and then having fun after that. Like I don't want everything.
And you know what's interesting about that, to be honest with you, when the band sounds good and they love your vocals, they already love you anyway, so they'll listen to anything you say or sing.
Yeah.
That's the way the friendship evangelism works anyway.
Yeah.
I've seen that, I've seen people that are in bands that don't sound good and they try to share the word, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Band that sounds good and they go, oh, so this girl, I like her, and so I'm gonna listen to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think personally, it sounds like we got a decent basis for
No, it sounded really good.
You know?
I think this is,
I never
think
know
it's a
what-
nice home unit. I think, in
Yeah.
my opinion, it's a nice, I call it the home base, root base.
Yeah.
Because no matter what happens, if you're getting a keyboard player, which is great, if something comes up before the keyboard player is picked,
Yeah.
we could go as a four-piece.
And then
And do certain, doesn't, you know,
That-
until that time comes.
One thing I don't want to do, and I will make this very clear,
Yes.
is when we're there, we're performing as our band, and we're not bringing people up and down to do songs in between.
Oh, 1,000 people to sing.
You don't want Mr. Happy Pants up there?
So if you've got a good friend that you know that wants to sit in on a number,
No, that's all.
you don't want it to be an open karaoke or jam session.
No, but
I
if
mean-
we bring a blues rock player to do something like that.
That's different. Okay,
Yeah.
so
No, not happy
we've
kids.
had some situations in the last band where, for whatever reason, Kenny was like, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "Who is?"
So who's Kenny, so I know, the guitar?
He was the guitar player.
Yeah, but he was the one that was like heading the whole band, so we couldn't really say anything,
No.
you know. And so,
You have to be real careful what you say.
oh my gosh, this guy literally like practically humping me on stage, and I'm like standing there, and my husband's like, "I'm gonna punch this guy out." And
Wait a minute, is this Kenny guy trying to?
Kenny
no, he kept bringing this guy up all the
Oh,
time.
this guy's trying
And this
to-
guy's like, I'm just like, no, I am not, this is not, and like, I'm so not,
You just need to pay up the microphone.
oh my
I
gosh.
understand because, you know, I did that because I think the bands I've been in, if we allow somebody to sit in, it's a good friend that we've known, like,
That's different.
one guy I know is a monster harp player, Sunset Slim.
Yeah.
So if you're doing a song and he's in the area, I'd introduce
Sure,
him to you.
absolutely.
He comes up, does one or two, very professional. He doesn't bring her home anybody, because you're right, I sing that too. It'd be like, you're playing, you say, get off my leg.
I've had this happen in church, no joke. So my pastor, he knew this guy used to be a famous singer back in the day, was highly, like, he had fallen from grace, living on the streets, homeless and drugs, right? And he was like, Pastor, can I play the tambourine at there? Pastor doesn't ask me, right? He doesn't say, hey,
He
Maria.
just lets him up.
All of a sudden, this guy is
Don't
literally
do it, I don't want to see this.
like, this is me, right here, and I'm like trying to play my guitar, and I'm like, he's on this side of me, and I'm like,
Was he
what
rubbing,
is
was he rubbing you? or did
he wasn't, but he was close enough. And and I'm like, so I don't know if you guys know Bubba, he was gonna come today. Bubba comes in, and sticks down, goes, get right in the middle of worship, back away from her right now. It's like, oh my God. We were dying laughing at a leadership meeting the other day, like, now it's funny, at the time I was
No
like
class.
mortified.
It's no class.
And he goes, I am so sorry, Rio. I had no idea he was gonna act like that. I was like, can you just like come talk to me me before, like, you just plop someone up there, because that is just not gonna
No.
work.
At least get the long book.
I got a story for you, Diane, Maria. So, the one band I was with, called Blues Down South, we did the House of Blues. So very nice venue. So we did some costume. We did a upstairs party for UPS. So the singer Jeff Hudson has a big harmonica kit. All these harmonica, great harp player. The girl comes up to sit in. He's singing Molly, no problem. So let's say you're Jeff, I'm here, Molly's here. He's singing along. She starts rubbing his back. First she rubs his back, and Jeff's going, Sid. He goes, hey. Rubbing his back, and the wife is there, and then he goes down, she starts rubbing, and I walk up, I go, oh, I'm sorry, I go, you can't touch it, his wife's over there. Then she falls back, and she was drinking, she falls back on her butt, and I had to kick the harmonica box out of the way she was going to crash. We said, never again, because this girl we don't know. No. Somebody we know is different, but this girl just came up to hit on him, and, but she knew the wife was right there. And I go, what cave did you come out of?
Yes. We had one time had some lady, and I thought he knew her. Well, come to find out, he met her through the internet, and then he's married, and then he met her through Facebook, and then she started sending all these messages like, ooh, I want you to know it. Oh, but before that happened, he was like, oh, I'm going to have her come up and sing a few songs. I'm like, have you ever heard her sing? He's like, well, she's playing with so-and-so and so-and-so. And I was like, well, that doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't matter.
It was horrible. She came up, and my husband's like, and he gets mad. Because, of course, my husband's like, Ryan.
Protective and curious.
It's just like, okay, he goes, if this is going to keep happening, you're done. Because this is just making you look bad. You know?
Did she sing bad, or how was
it? It was so bad. It was so bad. What was she singing?
It just sucked like raw eggs, right? It just sucked.
Afterwards, I was like, are you serious? He was, what? And he was like all upset because he was like, kind of like, no, it's fine. And we were like, who is this chick? So that's my thing. Like, if we talk about it beforehand, we're like,
because the reputation of the band, if the band sounded good, and some knothead gets up there
and
sounds bad, the whole band's gonna look bad.
It does.
I agree. Why damage the reputation of everybody?
Exactly. So,
Dan, you've had your share of stuff.
I got some stories.
I've got more than that. Else it was, and I go, dear Lord, thank you for, I'm playing with good people now, there's no issues. And I don't play with these knuckleheads because the bands I'm in, nobody would allow anybody that's not a pro. Nobody. No. You can't have that.
and I don't drink, I'm super, for me to even do this to begin with, or Kenny, I was like, no, I'm not interested. My husband's like, Daddy, you're doing this. You're doing this. I want to hear you sing.
Well, let me ask you, other than Mozambique, that's a great venue. What other places are you looking at? Because this unit sounds pretty good just for a dance.
So this is a group. My husband's in sales, and one of his things is so even
so he can come into a venue and book and work out.
He goes, you don't even you have to be anywhere. He'll do it. He will call everywhere, and he will get us in like that. He is just
At a decent fee that we discussed at 7. Because I know Mozambique's a freebie, I get that.
right now.
I think he brings a lot of people.
He does. Yeah, we always bring a lot of people too. So Jose at Mozambique, it's so funny. Our friends had a birthday party there, right? And they were at Mozambique with me. Coming and they're like, oh no, they were getting mad. Well, we showed up, and Jose is his name, who's the manager. And he goes, you guys should have told me you were with them.
You would have helped out.
And then he went ahead and the Red Sea party, and our friend who was starting party, like, what the heck, man?
He moves the buildings out of the way.
It's literally my husband. He would go there and he would just befriend him and work. And so then he just call me.
It does get better now.
I can tell your husband's really,
He's really good marketing guy.
his discernment is.
And that his discernment is huge. That's why I was like, because I didn't know you, and I said, come today, I just want you to here for a little bit, because I know that he'll go and be like, yes, and I know, and he has great discernment. So many times.
That's all I can remember about it is, I didn't really talk to him at all, but I remember him walking through Mozambique. When he looked at me, it was like he was really looking right at me. Lay off a little bit, man. He's very,
Well, it's cool that he's got that because, it is, nowadays it's a thing where you've got to put the restaurant owner, the club owner, you get a decent price for the band and book and all that.
and he's like so excited. He's just like.
Because you're speaking of people, because whenever I play a gig, I've got, I retired from Boeing, I've got some Boeing friends, and I'm part of the BNI network in Huston.
Yeah.
And we've got 20, 30 people there, so I put the emails out.
Yeah.
Dan's got a posse, I've got a posse, Mark, and you, all our friends together.
Hey, John?
Yeah.
Do you have all this down? No.
The only problem.
Thank you for doing the sound.
None of them really drinks.
Well, you know,
I'm like, order food. Because
well, they can order food, because some of my friends drink, some don't, but they all order food.
Yeah.
They all like to sit and have food and enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, your husband told me, he said, once you guys find a good bass player, your guys are in.
You don't drink.
He loves
I know
you.
you don't drink much. If ever, I'm not sure.
When Jose first came over to me that night at the table when we were talking, he and I was like, oh, I gotta put a band together. And I had some ideas and some people Wayne was sitting on today kind of thing. He's like, oh, he has something drums. I'm like, he's a great guy.
Just could have told him that I had something
Well,
lined
but
up.
I said, I go, you know what, Wayne? I go, honestly, I literally said Wayne, if you did it, but you live so far away, and I'm like, like, you're in his mind, and he was
I wanted to work with Dan anyway, because we did a just on-the-spot gig where I drove, you know, they gave me an hour to go down to Ivanese. And
I got like an hour and a half.
just,
an hour.
yeah, so, and
Oh,
we
that
just,
one day, Kenny?
no, it was, well, Kenny called me, or no, Kenny gave the guitar players my number, because their bass player couldn't show up.
Oh, it was a different band.
So, yeah, completely different. And I showed up and just looked at their list, and then he was solid, and so it was like, okay, yeah, I can work with this guy.
Oh, I met you a long time ago.
No, it hasn't been that long.
No, it was a long
East,
time ago.
Easter?
No, that was a long time ago, because you're old.
No, but it was Easter Sunday morning, the sunrise service. It's like-
Was that like 70 years ago?
Yeah.
That's fun, huh?
Yeah. I did that for quite a few years in a row, and then we haven't been at Collins Church for like 5 years now.
It's a big place.
What?
This church is huge.
Collins Church?
Yeah.
No.
It's not that big. Got a lot of buildings.
No, just one, just they. Calvary Chapel San Clemente.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We were meeting in a school, and then I know they were renting a.
And they
It's
get
like
a new
a
sanctuary.
warehouse.
It's a new sanctuary.
Yeah, and they like built that out, and then they have like 2 offices upstairs. I mean, it's not, it's still like a small one.
Oh, okay.
I think like sometimes the way they take pictures. Have you been there to the new place?
I've been to the new place.
Yeah, I haven't.
I just, I was going to pray out with them. And I was praying for them.
Okay, put my stuff away.
That's all I know about it. And they were talking about inspections. It went on for like
2
2 or 3 years,
years.
and all of a sudden, somehow I got off the list.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they want money, pray, wants money,
All right, but let's start tearing this stuff down.
I don't even like pay out to myself. I
No,
got too many assets to pay for.
I know. I got too many kids I got to pay for.
Yeah.
They're rock stars. They're like, here we go.
So Maria, so this is the main unit. Do you work in other bands, or this is the main
This
one?
is it.
Okay,
And then I lead our worship team at church.
okay.
I gotta come see you guys. One time you asked me to sub, I couldn't make it that day. Then you called me like an hour before.
And yeah, it
I
was.
couldn't make it. I don't know, I forget what's going on.
Oh my gosh,
I really felt bad about it.
I unfortunately had to just let one of my drummers go, and it was really sad, but it was, he kept kind of doing this thing where he just wouldn't show up. Like, you can't just
I know.
show up. And then finally, and then I
If you
like,
make a commitment.
yeah, and then I said, I was like, hey, I need, are you committed? Like what? And he's like, well, and then he said through this whole text, well, I would like to be paid for my time, and I was like, it was
A lot of
crazy.
people, so a friend of mine, he died a couple of years ago, but his whole life was the church. He was an engineer, aeronautic music, vineyard, all these, he's a good guitarist too, good keyboard player. He didn't know that. He used to say, and his wife, when he died, she said he loved Jesus, but he hated the church.
I get it.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
it was like
It is the
in the
hardest.
temples with Jesus
Yeah.
knocking the merchants' tables
Yes.
over. That's what he felt like.
You do.
All these musicians making But that was their.
I won't,
bread and
I
butter.
personally won't take any money.
I
Like, I
tried
just
mine,
won't, and I was like, no, donate it.
Well, because for the church, it's a ministry, it isn't like,
Yeah, this isn't my job, this is
No.
what I know God's called me to do, and there's no, I mean, that, for me, I know other people do it, it's okay, but I don't.
well, other
feel-
churches do have a fee, and that's okay, they get
Yeah.
paid like Billy Mason Church, but.
No, they get paid, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't
but
feel
they don't
taken.
make that an ultimatum, like, if the budget ever got sliced there, people would still show up if they're free and commit.
Yeah,
Because it's,
well, this guy, he was like, you know, I will come, my gifting is playing drums, I will not help with anything else. We're set up in teardown, because I was like, I need a team, I need to train you all on the sound, because we need help, like, we just need help right now. And it was fun, and I was like, oh, well.
Well, I think it's
Sorry.
different. If you're a professional musician and the only money you get
No.
for playing, I guess it's different, but even.
That's not the case there. But he kept leaving me hanging so many times last minute. I would be there, I'm like, where are you? Oh, sorry, I'm not coming. And I'm like,
Well, keep me in mind.
I will.
One of these
No,
days.
that's
what city is
good
your
to know.
church in, Maria?
Here, Costa Mesa.
Okay.
So we were at the Hurley building for 12 years, on 19th and Placentia over there. But, God is so good. This whole COVID thing, we were renting it there, one of the
Yes.
buildings. And long story, ended up, it just no longer was available for us.
Oh.
A new owner, Nike bought out Hurley last year. This year, Blue Star Alliance bought out Nike. They wanted nothing to do with the church being there at all. And so we were like, okay, so it's cool because now West End Restaurant, which is right on 19th Street, right over.
I used to play there, the West End, it used to be called different name before that.
Yeah, but their whole back patio area, they open it all up for us to do church outside, and it's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been great. So, and then once things change with church inside, then we'll look for a new building. But Until then,
Sure.
yeah, it's good.
Well, it's nice, I'm so glad we can meet you, because when Dan Mark was telling me, because my situation, I play with God, it's already established. Whenever that band plays, he gives a date, we rush and play, and so that's not super busy, and I go, well, that's fine, but I don't want to sit on the couch and wait for the next day, the next day. I need to be more active, so, and I love playing with female vocals. I've always enjoyed playing with a female singer. So when Dan and Mark said, come check us out, I go, oh, yeah, because you sing really good, and I know these guys, and I've known him forever, Dan, so that would be nice.
The thing that's really the best thing about you, Maria, is your spirit. It's pretty big.
It is.
It really, it fills the room. And when you go see her, like you're standing out in the
Yeah.
audience, you can see it.
Yeah.
Your smile and everything, it's like,
And if somebody's had, I bet you, if somebody's had a rough day, and they're ready just to give up, they look at you and you're singing, you kind of plant the seed and make them feel better.
I kind of throw up a little bit.
some people,
He's lucky.
Some people don't take it well.
That's one of the
sarcasm.
Because every band people look at, everybody looks at the lead singer, period, so you're the main focus of everybody.
Yeah.
The band is up there, but you're always,
Yeah.
they bird eye you.
And I wanted an opportunity to, like my husband, he's like, you've got to do your own band where you can just like, do your thing.
Oh, wow.
Because for so long I've been like, doing what everybody else wanted me to do. So,
I agree. Find out what your thing is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be,
Yeah.
maybe you
It's
are.
your thing.
Just putting together a list of your things.
Yes, yeah, and then going from there, and I'm open to suggestions
Yeah.
and conversations.
That's cool, because if we come across a song that would sound good when you sing, we say, hey, would you try this one? You may like it, you may not.
Send it to me. I'm totally open. I
Yeah,
just,
nice.
I want to be able to have that.
You're not gonna give us one of these.
But Dan wants you to act like he wants you to act like a diva and act.
Okay, here's the thing, I am so not a diva. I am, like I said, there's specific things over here, like, that's black and white. But if I ever come across as a diva, just take off your shoe and smack me, because that is not my personality.
No, we can tell, because we've all been in bands with one diva, and we've had to let go a drummer and let go another guy. It's just,
We're all divas. at
they thought
times.
they were the bishop as they walked in the band.
Yeah, I don't do that. And that's been the biggest thing with, I kind of officially through COVID came on as like heading the whole worship team in our church.
Yeah.
And long story short, I had taken some time off after we left our old church because we were really hurt and I just needed I needed time to sit and not after we were friends about
Just
it.
take a break from it and.
Yeah, and he was like, come up here, and I was like, no, I can't come up here and lead worship. My heart is so not right now. I like it.
Your
Yes,
heart's broken.
Can I? Yeah, my heart was broken. I'm like, I can get up there and sing, but I'm failing the congregation trying to lead them to the feet of Jesus when I am a hot mess right now. And so I slowly started coming in. There was like 2 separate bands, like every other Sunday, but I was singing with both, and then he wanted me to like join with this guy wanted nothing to do with me, and I finally was like, here's the deal. I'm ready to step in. This is how it's gonna look. If you want me to do it, if you don't, that's okay. I will come and just sing whenever you want me to, but if you really want me to step in to this role, so it's been this insane transition of taking these 2 bands and merging them as one. Like one guy I had to share today, he plays guitar, but I have 500 guitar players. So I was like praying about it, like, Lord, this guy is so talented. And I was like, okay, I asked him to play keys. I was like, can you learn keys? Because he doesn't work. He has all this time on his hand. He has a whole studio in his house. He goes, I quit. I'm done.
Oh.
Well, then I was like, no, you're not quitting. So he ended up like learning keys, and today I was like sharing about it. I was like, God calls us out of comfort zones, you know, because he's.
Well, I mean, to go from guitar to keys, it is a different animal, but did you really want to just stick with guitar? Because there's, like a ton of guitar players that would be a good fit, or do you like his personality?
You know, he's an interesting guy. At first, I really struggled with him, but I knew God had called him to the team, and so I was like, okay, I need to find a place for him, because he's a guy that wants to serve, and he will do anything that I ask him.
Is he good on keys? Did he pick them up decent?
And this morning was his first day on keys, and he did fantastic.
Solo.
And he was so happy, because I told him, I was like, listen, I can put you in, but I can only put you in a few times in there, because I don't really need another acoustic guitar player, you know, like right now, that's just, like I can put you in, but it's not going to be like you want me here every Sunday, but I'm like, if you want to do this every Sunday, learn keys, and I will have you up here every single time you play, you know.
You know, that's kind of like the Calvary, that's a little bit the fault of Calvary Chapel, because they really sent out an army of acoustic guitars, and they do. They all kind of like start with a ching, 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 ching. And so a few years ago, I went down and visited my buddy. His name's Pastor Leo Giovanetti in Mission Valley, San Diego.
Okay.
And it was, I got up there, I went into his church, and he goes, hey, you should come down, we're going to Russia, and I'd like to have you come and play drums and all this stuff. And I went in there, and I was looking at this stage, and they had like, I think 6 or 7, it looked like a black church, all in the robes and stuff, and they were playing all this kind of gospel style music and stuff, and I'm thinking, this is great. It was so refreshing compared to the whole